And I've confessed this many times, so it's not even a confession. You guys already know. I am a big-time baby. Like, I am a weenie through and through. I do not like pitch darkness. I love night lights. I have night lights throughout my home. I don't know what it is. I'll never not, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get over it. This is the way.
I'm right there with you, Chelsea.
Carrie, this is why we're kindred spirits. Exactly. So listen, this is absolutely beautiful because you're bringing home a set of 2. These are rotating lantern night lights. I think they're absolutely darling, next level vintage design that are so sweet, but then they have that really beautiful warm illumination that we need from a nightlight. When I say it rotates, it means no matter what kind of outlet, whether it's horizontal, it's vertical, this rotates around so it faces the right way up. So here are your color choices. So right here is your age bronze. It looks like Paul Revere, like the British are coming. There's the age bronze. My husband always gets mad when I say that. He's British, you guys. This here in the center, this is your red choice. Here, I'm gonna you can kind of zhuzh up the handles. I like having the handles up because it makes it look like that old kerosene lantern. And finally, here is your ivory choice. Now there's one more available on QVC.com, which is your black choice. There's your black as well. So Carrie, talk to me about these absolutely beautiful lanterns.
These are, my mom actually, the first time we presented these, I came off air and my mom was like, oh my gosh, I ordered the ivory ones. I got them for every room. She's like, they're the most adorable things. And I have to say that is the best description because they are functional, but they're adorable.
Yes.
You can turn them on and off with a switch. They give you a good amount of light. So what I love about these is that these are an actual light. So whether they are, you know, guiding you through a house that you're not very familiar with, maybe you have guests staying in your home, this is going to be an actual light that is really going to give you illumination. Whether you have this in the bathroom because you have, you know, a parent or somebody staying with you and they're not used to being in that home and you want to give them that light. If you're scaredy cats like Chelsea and I, and you're just afraid of the dark, you just put these on no matter what.
Scaredy cats unite. Rise up, scaredy cats. It's okay.
Yes.
We've got the nightlight for you. But show me too, Carrie, exactly how that rotation works.
Absolutely. So I'm going to pull this one out on the bottom. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull this out ever so slightly. So you'll get a little bit of space in here, and that allows you to rotate the actual adapter. So when you're looking at this and you're like, oh, I really like that, but mine is upside down or, you know, sideways, or sideways even, you'll be able, I can rotate that completely 360. I can do it half. So all you have to do is give it a little tiny tug. And that's because we want to make sure everything's universal. So we don't want anybody to miss out on the adorable kerosene looking lantern in their home because of their outlets. You know what it feels like? It feels like when you pull out the little thing on your watch. You've just got to pull it out a little bit, then you can rotate it. So whether, I was just thinking, Carrie, because I feel like in kitchens now, to create these little warm, sweet moments, and a lot of times in kitchens you have horizontal power outlets. You can still use it in that kitchen as well, just to have that warm, soft light, maybe next to your coffee maker, or just kind of create like a little a scene as well. Well, and a lot of times I have to be honest, you know, when we're doing like a lot of those design shows and we're going to do that after moment in kitchens, one of the biggest things we do is lean cutting boards against those outlets because they're such an eyesore. So if you're always like, why are there so many cutting boards leaning against the backsplash? That's why. We do that on purpose. But with this, you don't have to hide that outlet. Maybe there's an outlet and it's just sticking right at you. And maybe you do use it, but it's when you put your mixer in or something like that. So instead of it having be that eyesore, add the function of the light and then add the adorableness of this little mini lantern. You're bringing home 2 today, not for $49, $39.98, 3 easy payments of $13.33. Great colors to choose from. This is your ivory choice. We have the red. It looks like, again, like that little kerosene lantern from Little House on the Prairie. Ma and Pa and Laura and Carrie. Oh my gosh, Carrie. Yeah. I love that. My old-fashioned name. And then we have bronze, which is super popular. And Carrie, I really love that, like, that top handle allows you to kind of play with it. I have mine fully up, but if you wanted to have it down, you have that option as well. Absolutely. So they're completely adjustable and they will stand up if you want to kind of give them their full height.
Yeah.
But then you can also fold them down. So you could have them just like that. And I love that there's a big toggle switch there as well. So for me,
Right.
with my son, you know, this is great for the bathroom because
Yeah.
he can toggle that on. And even if you have a little one that's maybe, you know, moving from like their little girl or little boy bed into their big bed, and they don't have that special nightlight, you could get them this. And because this is a substantial amount of light, they maybe, you know, they're not going to get the scaredy cats like we will.
Oh man, I mean, we're not making promises about not having scaredy cats, but Carrie, you're exactly right, because I think that's so special, especially if we're talking about the holiday season, having people come to visit us in our home. You know, as our parents are getting older, having them come to stay with us, we want to make sure that they know, like, can see in the hall in the dark, going to the bathroom and things like that. These produce a generous amount of light, and I love, again, that you've got that rotation, so you can put them, whether the outlet is horizontal, is vertical as well. All you have to do is gently pull out, and then it rotates around so it fits any outlet. A set of 2 for $13.33. I just think these are the most darling thing.
They really are. And I love too the actual glow of the light, the coloring of the light, because you have this really warm light coming out of this. You don't have that kind of harsh blue light that we often see when we're talking about night lights. And it really is about making our home comfortable, not only for ourselves, but for our guests and for our little ones and for our loved ones that, you know, need that path lit up a little bit more. I always take, when we travel, like my husband and I always travel with night lights, and without fail, we always end up like leaving, because we don't bring like nice night lights, like, but we always end up leaving one. And I was looking down the hallway tonight before we came, and I was like, well, I know where these are going as soon as I'm done the presentation. And again, I love the ability that you have that big toggle switch. So if you have these in a bathroom or you have these in a kitchen, it's something that can be toggled on and off. And even early mornings, I mean, you and I know, like, sometimes we're getting up at 4 a.m. to get ready, and we don't want to turn the big light on to wake everyone up. So you just push that right on.
Or home late. My husband wakes up at 5:30. Sometimes I don't get home until 4:30. This is such an excellent way to have that soft, warm glow, and it's such a gorgeous vintage design. They look like beautiful, tiny little kerosene lanterns. This is your bronze choice. Here we have red. The ivory, one more choice is black. 2 today for $39.98. 3 easy payments of just $13.33. It's H491828. Tap our QVC app. Visit us on QVC.com, or you can always go ahead and give us a call as well. Now wait, Carrie, is this goodbye? No.
Not yet.
Oh, good.
Not yet.
Not yet. I never want to say goodbye. That's why I was full of fear. This is what Carrie's coming back with. Talk about adorable. I love that this kind of brings that